Ja, soweit ich weiß, das ist Molly.
What's up, guys? It's your boy, the man, the myth, the legend, Pickdroppers, back at it again with a Mutt Drafts gameplay, or Mutt Drafts draft video. Now, in this video, I'm going to be drafting my team that I will be trying to win 4 straight games with. You guys see the rewards that I get for winning 4 straight games, and I decided to go with the Bengals coach because I have their defense in Madden Ultimate Team, so I know what to run on defense, and I love their defense. And on offense, they have a very good offense, so definitely excited. And you guys see, first round pick, I decided to go with the tight end because the tight end was just very good at pretty much everything, and especially very good at blocking. And I love having blocking in my wide receivers, so that was definitely huge. You guys see right here, I'm trying to figure out who I should pick. You guys see Miles Jack with 81 speed. That is definitely going to be a very huge factor on deciding who I should pick because 81 speed is huge. And you guys see, I decide picking him just mainly off the speed alone because he will be my user linebacker. And then in round number 3, I get 3 wide receivers. Pretty much a no-brainer right here. I have Hopkins in my ultimate team, and he has played very well for me. So I decided to go with him, and I'm definitely looking very good with 1 wide receiver, 1 tight end already. My offense is looking very good. Right here, we have to decide between, do we want a very good secondary person or do we want a very good wide receiver? And it definitely was a hard decision. You guys see my quarterbacks are definitely very bad, and so I have to go with a cornerback. We need to build up the secondary because we do not want our cornerbacks to just be all garbage because that is just very bad. And so that was definitely very good round right there. And then in round number 5, we get linemen, and so I definitely didn't really have to think about this. I wanted to see what my backups look like, and my backup center and my backup and my starting my starting center and my starting left guard are very bad. So I wanted to go with an O lineman, and we saw that the best center on the board was definitely Alex Mack. Very good run block and very good pass block. Definitely excited with that. And then in round number 6, they give us another bunch of linemen, and definitely wasn't too happy with that because I really want to build up my secondary, and I definitely want to see what I'm going to get as my cornerback and running back, and I need some linebackers. And I decided to go with the D-line because I want to force some pressure on my opponent, and I definitely do not want them to just run the ball down my throat because that can get very annoying as a Madden player. And so you guys see, I decided to go with a right end, and definitely O-line is going to be scary. And right here, I double check to make sure that my right guard is the position that I really need, and I definitely need a right guard, so I decided to go with a right guard. My O-line now is complete because I feel like the other linemen are definitely good. And then in round number 8, I get the quarterback round. So right here, I'm just choosing who I want as my quarterback. And I've heard some very bad things about Cam Newton overthrowing balls. So I'm right now deciding between Matt Ryan and Drew Brees, trying to look at their stats. Matt Ryan definitely has very good throwing stats. So does Drew Brees. I do not just look at the overalls. And what caught my eye was the throw accuracy mid for Matt Ryan, only 84, and Drew Brees is 88. And I don't really care about speed this year, so I decided to go with Drew Brees because medium passes are usually what I like to throw. And hopefully Drew Brees can come through and not really overthrow anything. And then in round number 9, I'm not going to go with the right end because I feel like my D-line is very good, except for I pretty much only need 1 more end. But my linebacking core is very weak, so I decided to go with Thomas Davis Sr. And you guys see round number 10, I get the cornerback round, and I'm definitely excited with this round. I decided to go with DRC because he has amazing speed, so he'll be able to catch up with any wide receiver. And then in round 11, I already have a tight end, and I really need a second wide receiver. Deshaun Jackson, 88 speed, definitely going to go with him. And then in round 12, we get a tight end who I already have a tight end, and I don't usually run 2 tight end sets, We need a cornerback because we only have 2, and I always like to have 3 cornerbacks. And we already have 2 really good wide receivers. We could go with a third, but do we really need 3 elite wide receivers? I don't really feel so because we already have 2 gold wide receivers on top of our 2 elite. And I actually end up going with the wide receiver. And then the reason for that was because I felt like we were already going to get a cornerback and that my wide receiving core was actually really strong. But I don't really know why I did that, but at the moment, I guess I did that. I think, though, I should have gone maybe cornerback. But you guys see, round 13, I end up going with the safety, getting us a safety finally. That was huge, even though he's very slow. I don't really care. I really needed a safety. Round 14, we kind of get a weaker running back round, and these running backs, especially Matt Forte, he's very slow. AP doesn't really have the speed I would like, so I decided to go with Lamar Miller. 86 speed, definitely what I like. Even though the trucking's a little bit worse than the other 2 running backs, I still want to pick them up. And then in round 15, I get a very good middle linebacker and then 2 very good safeties. I could pick up Eric Reed and move Church to free safety, and that's actually what I decided to do because I felt like Eric Berry was such a good safety that I have to pick him up. And I feel like linebackers, I will get another one, and I don't think I'm going to get another safety, so I had to pick him up. And right here, I didn't really feel like I needed a 4th wide receiver, even though Mike Wallace is a great wide receiver. And I was wondering whether or not I should get a 2nd tight end, and I end up doing that because either if I want to run a 2 tight end set or if my tight end ends up getting tired, because sometimes I like to run inside zone out of 2 tight end sets, and so 2 tight ends are definitely very big. And then in round 17, they gave me Zeke, and so I had to pick him up. 89 overall running back, even though that is my 2nd running back. Sometimes I run with 2 running backs, and so I had to pick him up. Round 18, we are finally finished with our O-line. I'm feeling very confident with this team. All I need really is preferably another cornerback and another lineman, and we get both of that. This is definitely a very big decision. We end up going with Jason Pierre-Paul, ending out our D-line, and I do not want to get a legend left tackle, and I already have a running back, so this was pretty easy decision. I want to show you guys the stats, though, and we end up going with Willie McGinnis, getting us to an 82 overall, and I want to show you how I adjusted my team because I definitely made a lot of adjustments for my team. I wanted to make sure my team fitted my play style, and you guys see the O-line definitely looking nice. I'm very excited we have 2 tight ends. Don't know why they put 1 tight end at fullback. I'm going to switch that out here because there's no point in me having a tight end at fullback. It's just not how I like to run my offense. So I end up moving Martellus Bennett to the tight end number 2. And so I'm definitely looking forward to winning 4 games in a row. Hopefully we will be getting $20K and an elite reward pack if we do that. If we don't do that, as long as we get 3 wins, I feel like it was definitely worth it. 2 wins, I feel like we kind of break even. Unless we get a very good reward pack. And 1 or less, I feel like we just wasted our time and our coins. And so it's a little bit of a gamble, but I feel like there's a very good chance that we do end up winning the game or winning at least 3 games. And I feel like there's a good chance we end up winning 4. That's what I'm hoping that we do. You guys see. The defense is definitely very scary. Secondary is looking very good. I ended up putting my cornerback there at number 3 because I do not want a cornerback at free safety. Don't know why they did that. I have 84 overall. Barry Church, he was an 85, but now he's an 84 at free safety. And that's where I like to keep him. And I end up putting Ron Brooks at number 3. I don't usually come out. Actually, sometimes I come out in nickel, so we definitely need a couple good cornerbacks. But usually I come out in like 3-4 or something like that. And so we only have 2 cornerbacks on the field, and we have both our safeties. And then obviously the 7-down linemen, or when I come out in 4-3, because I am running 4-3 actually. And so I'm definitely looking forward to this team. I feel like we definitely have a very high chance of succeeding and getting the 4 wins that I definitely want to get. And this is the ending product. I wanted to show you guys, though, also our special teams right before I leave. And you guys see very good special teams. Very excited for this team. Thank you guys for watching this video. Please like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, and write a comment down below on what you would like to see next. It's your boy Pickdroppers, and I'm out. Peace.